Hi, I'm Colton.
And I'm Matt.
And this is MathNotebook. So today we're going to be graphing linear equations. So we're given the equation y equals 2x plus 5. Another way that this looks is y equals mx plus b. So when we see that, we know that 2 is m and b is 5. This 2x is also 2x over 1. This is important because of the rule rise over run. So to graph this equation on the graph we have here, we know that it starts on 5. So whatever b is the y-intercept. So we're going to want to go up 5 on the y-axis. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our point's going to be right here. And then also rise over run. So it's going to go up 2 and then over 1. So it's going to go over 1 and it's kind of going to go off the graph. But it also, to go back down, you just switch it. So down, instead of going up, it's going to be rise. It's going to go down 2. And then to the left 1. Because instead of going to the right, it's just going to do the opposite. So then we go down 2 more, and then we go over again. Then we go down 2 more, and go over again. So this way we get a line that will keep going on both sides. And that is how you will graph the basic linear equation.
It's time for quick tips with Matt. So, as you may have heard with Colton, he talked about y equals mx plus b, where you're trying to find y, and this is the equation you use. M is the slope, which is how high it's going up or down, and that is measured in rise over run. The x is your variable, and it's what you're putting in for each solution. So let's say I had a problem where the slope was 5, and we were looking for where x was at 2. X would be 10 because the slope multiplies whatever x is. And then you have b, which is the y-intercept. That's where x hits the y, that's where the line hits the y-axis. The reason it works like that is if x is 0, which it would be at the y-axis, no matter what the slope is, it will multiply by x, which will be 0. And anything that multiplies by 0 is 0. And then you just add b, which, let's say it's 5, and that would create the value of 5 as your y value. So now we're going to look at a problem that's a little bit harder. So as you can see by this problem, we don't have what y equals. We're looking to isolate y, because this is the value we're looking for, so we can create y equals mx plus b. So for this, we'll just write 2y plus 20x equals 35 plus 5x. So now let's subtract the 20 to get the y by itself. Alright, and as you can see, you have to subtract 20x because that's what this is, and you have to combine like terms. Since 5x is over here, you have to subtract it from the 5x because that is the like term. So then we divide this whole thing by 2 to get y equals And this is now your y equals mx plus b. I'll rewrite that to make it simpler. So now that we have this, if we were to graph this, the 15x over 2, it would be rise 15 over 2. And that's how you would graph this. But we don't really have enough space for that in the math notebook. But remember, this isn't rise over run. Your y-intercept would be 17.5. So that point is somewhere up here. And that's always where you start from when you're graphing. But aside from that, as long as you remember y equals mx plus b and rise over run, you should be golden.
Thanks for watching this episode of Math Notebook. If you didn't quite understand the concept of graphing linear equations, our math teacher, Mark Rogers, did an awesome video about it. We'll show it right above here. And also, if you want to go back to either me or Matt solving both of our problems, click right above our heads and you can skip back in the video right then and there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this channel, please subscribe, look through all our videos. If you have a topic that we haven't covered and you want it covered, go ahead and private message us or leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed it. Bye!